All right, thanks for coming in. Is the audio and video linked up now? My apologies. Is the audio and video linked up? I got to figure out how to use YouTube. Their live stream. It's like, oh my God. It's like 10 times more convoluted than Zoom. Let me know if the audio and video are linked up. Let me know. Let me know how the audio and video are looking. All right, guys. Sorry for that multiple mess up. That was totally on my end. I do apologize. Yeah. I can't figure out for the life of me how to re-enter a YouTube live stream. Like if I get kicked out, I don't know if it's possible. And I'm good in like Googling it and stuff, and it's like nothing about it. So I don't know if it's possible to re-enter a live stream. I feel like it's got to be, but yeah. Let me know if the audio and visual are doing okay. We'll go like 10, 15 minutes extra today for sure. Sorry about all the technical issues. I don't understand how, like, the first, months of this whole situation, it could work more or less fine. But, now 6 months later, it's almost impossible to do a class without it totally going to shit. Super frustrating. Should be a little bit wider. Well, hopefully the audio and the video are lined up and functioning. It might not be. I'm not seeing any chat responses, so it might be still pretty off. So I apologize if that's the case. So we touched up our carving a little bit while we were waiting for our butter dish to stiffen up here. And honestly, it could use another hour probably, but we'll go ahead and get moving on this. You have to be really careful with these corners. You see how I have one side that's a little bit banged in. That's, moving them around when they're still kind of soft. You know, that's just kind of the game you play. Yeah. See, seems like some people have come in. Thanks, guys. Sorry about all the technical problems. So as we cut this out, we're going to try to maintain a edge that is perpendicular to the table here. So don't, you know, cut weird like that or anything like that. And you don't have to necessarily come in at the edge. Sometimes it can be harder to do that actually. So I'll start a little bit in from the edge and then just carefully follow the line. Try to keep my cutting tool at a pretty good parallel. Yeah, that's good. I got to figure out how to re-enter the streams, Barbara. There's got to be a way, because I know I've seen live streamers, like I've seen their streams like get glitchy, and then they left and then came back in. So there's got to be a way to do that. Well, I apologize, guys. Figure out the technology myself. Okay, so those long edges, if you recall, I kind of just came in right like about like here and then went all the way to here. I did not go through the corner though. But now that I'm going to do the short edges, I actually can kind of cut inward like that. You see that? And then I can carefully cut inwards. Oops. Trying to drag the tool weird when you pull it out. So just take our time. These circular elements here can be kind of a pain to cut around. Just take your time. Yeah, you know, I mean, that's what I was thinking maybe about Zoom not working anymore. It's just there's so many people on it, Bob. And then the YouTube thing, I don't know, it's like it's a little bit weird. I'm not really good at using the platform yet, so some of that's just me not really knowing how to set up the live stream well. And not knowing how to re-enter a live stream if I get kicked off or if I have to restart it. So don't just rip it open. Oftentimes you will find that there's like a spot somewhere that the clay has maybe resealed itself, or maybe didn't cut through it all the way. So go ahead and, you know, gently kind of go around it. If it doesn't peel open, don't force it. Just you know, go over these cuts again. And if the clay's soft, especially, it'll kind of reseal itself sometimes. And this clay is a little bit softer than what is ideal. All right. Our butter dish is open. Oh, thanks, Carol. I'm just, barely holding it together typically when that happens, I'll be honest. Just like, I'm going to throw this computer across the freaking patio. Okay. So I had mentioned earlier, once we open this, we can clean up our joints further. So let's go ahead and use a scoring tool, a fork or an X-Acto knife, which is maybe advisable in this case because a fork, it might be hard to score this without, just mucking up the whole kind of thing. So an X-Acto is maybe advisable for this. And I'm just going over the seam, that line all the way around with these little stitch kind of lines, these stitch scores, like that. So I got some scrap clay here. I'm just going to roll out a couple scrawny little coils. The scrap clay that we had from earlier, from our bevel cutting fun. All right. Go ahead and put some slip into the line like that. And make sure there's scoring in the corners. I was a little bit scant with my scoring in those corners. So I added some more. And then place your coil in. Not too bad. You can tap it in a little bit with the back of a paintbrush like that. And I like to use the back of my pinky nail to just kind of lightly go over that. But you can use the rounded edge that gift cards have is also really good for that. You just have to be able to get it in there. So you could do this sort of thing. Just be a little bit mindful. Don't like dig deep into the clay, or else you'll have kind of like a moat kind of thing around the bottom there. And in fact, Bob, actually paying. I actually have the premium account, Bob. I have the premium account, and I use an Ethernet cord. So yeah. They told me that the internet in my neighborhood right now is being a little bit crappy because of network construction improvements or something like that. But to be honest, I don't know. Yeah, it's ridiculous. This internet, I mean, the amount I'm paying for it, considering how crappy it is kind of embarrassing. Was that the brush I used? And we can rib the edge that we cut. It'll be good to tighten up the surface of it a little bit. Don't remove a whole lot of excess material, but just kind of compress the lip. It's not too bad with a rib tool since it's a flat edge like that. Should be able to just kind of rib it gently, patiently. The thing is, they can't upgrade. I'm already on the highest plan. There's nothing they can upgrade me to. I'm supposed to be getting Cox's premier service. Yeah, I don't know if there was anyone in the class Saturday. Was the video and audio better when I was at that different location? Because I could probably continue to use that other location as needed. It's just the webcam on my Chromebook here. Yeah, I don't have any additional live streaming software or anything like that. Well, it fits a little bit better this way, but it's pretty close to fitting both ways. These vertical joints are also a good idea to fill those with little coils. Although I think the plan is to hit those tomorrow. And so keep in mind with the TerraSige demonstration and the kind of like supposedly waterproof or close to waterproof texture surface you get, we would apply that TerraSige to